Inside the Ark Encounter, the greatest story ever told comes to life on 4 floors. Throngs of pilgrims, some arriving 2 by 2, bear witness to Noah, his family, and all those animals. Rachel Cross brought her 5 children. To you, this represents the truth.
The truth, the absolute truth. God's word is the Bible, and it's the absolute truth. I totally believe that.
This timber frame ark is rectangular and enormous. 7 stories tall, almost 2 football fields long. Its dimensions straight from the pages of Genesis.
It's meant to make a statement that Christians can build a major attraction like this.
Ken Ham built it so they would come. He's the 64-year-old founder of a ministry called Answers in Genesis. Ham is a young earth creationist, a Christian who believes the world is 6,000 years old. Dinosaurs lived alongside people, and evolution is junk science.
Good point. Tell us about the controversy.
So a lot of people saying this is a church, this is not a museum. The purpose of this is to discredit evolution, and it's a de facto church now, and it's disseminating views from this ministry as well. That in itself is not a problem, except that they got an $18 million tax credit for building this, and so people are saying using state funds for something that is of secular purpose. So anyway, there was a big back and forth. By the end of it, they got this money. Bill Nye, probably one of the biggest critics of this, had something to say about that. Take a listen.
Mr. Ham and his followers have this remarkable view of a worldwide flood that somehow influenced everything that we observe in nature. A 500-foot wooden boat, 8 zookeepers for 14,000 individuals.
There are a lot of people who think this is important, and we do too.
It is something worth seeing at least once.
Great opportunity for us to share with our family and talk about what Noah's Ark was and the meaning of the promise that actually resulted from Noah's Ark.
Reaching 7 stories high.
I didn't expect it to be really that big, so I was really amazed.
It was huge, and there was a lot of animals on it.
The Ark Encounter theme park is estimated to draw 2 million visitors in its first year.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, just to be able to read and know the history and the stories in the Bible, and then just to be able to see some sort of realization of that. It's a really cool experience.
Answers in Genesis is the Christian group who built the $100 million Ark. They believe it will generate $4 billion for the Commonwealth over the next decade, creating 20,000 jobs along the way.
I think it's a really interesting experience for Kentucky just to have another attraction here in the state. I mean, I think it could do a lot for tourism.